Hi, good evening. Welcome back. So, today was kind of like a low profile day. I mean, for some reason, the day started off in a low mood, kind of a thing, for whatever personal reasons. So, I don't know, I just kept myself distance from doing anything new, anything different, being over aggressive or whatever it might be. So, I just kept myself into limits because I know that when I'm not in a good mood, I might do wrong decisions or do something like that. So I just refrain myself from doing anything good slash bad during the day. So in that way, probably today's update might be very quick and might be very short. Um, but having said that, there are a couple of very interesting meetings that I was a part of during the day today. So one of them was with my team member, like a team lead from one of the two teams that I manage. So it happened like we have. Okay, let me explain it like this. So currently, our project has two paths to go. I mean, there is a way to create the next version in two ways: give it like a fixed pack or give it like a full version. Now, though primarily the decisions have been like to go with the new version and things like that, a little bit of work has already got started regarding that. And yesterday, during my meeting with my senior manager, he asked me like, is there any way we can reduce the effort to make sure that the next release is quicker, faster, and all those things, so that we can do it in Q1 of next year. So I just told like probably going with a fixed pack is a definitive option. So I told him that I'll get back to him after speaking to my team lead. So during the day, like in the evening, I just spoke to her and we revisited our estimate what we had given, and she told like I mean, she had in fact like not reduced much. I mean, marginal. I mean, I say marginal, it's like extremely like probably 5 to 10% of the effort she had reduced if we are going from a full release to a fixed pack. At first, I just couldn't really digest because in past I remember I had spoken to her and she told me that the approach might be different, the effort might be different, and all those stuff. But eventually, while talking, I could sense one thing. She felt that the effort that we have already put in to make it as a next big release, we should not waste it. We'll already spend some time, like maybe like just about 3 to 4 weeks, but it's considerable amount of time, and she has also put some amount of effort from her side. So in that way, I feel that I mean she felt that we should not waste it and we should go with the same path, which is going and releasing as a full release rather than a feature pack. But she herself internally knows, and even I know, that if you do it as a feature pack, it will be much quicker and much faster. So this is kind of like an attachment that we have regarding what we build or what we work on. Like when we spend too much time on something, right? So we find it very difficult to let it go. Like let go of that and take a bypass path. I mean, it could be so many stuff. Like when multiple people are planning for a trip or a trip route, or when multiple people are brainstorming regarding an idea, when an idea gets discussed a lot, you kind of start getting a feeling that okay, your idea, your suggestions have a little bit of weightage, and when somebody says that we'll go for like plan B, that's when you kind of get a little bit possessive about whatever you've spoken. And that's kind of what I sensed with even my team member also, that she felt that she spent enough amount of uh, manpower and also efforts, mental efforts, in getting the major release part of it going through. So in that way, I just told her like, don't be over possessive about it, because we're not sure whether either of them will happen or not, or if it will happen, how much time we'll get, how much of things that will happen, and all. So that was, I mean, it was like a subconscious observation that I could see, and at a couple of places, even she openly told that we've already put so much of effort on plan A. I don't want to go to plan B. And because for me it's no longer a situation wherein I talk from the technical side of things. I like to talk from the management side also. So one side, I back her up for whatever she is telling, that okay, we have put all this efforts, we have to go through this. But having said that, from the management side, I like to see like, okay, if this effort is too much, then we'll have to see a way to cut it down. Okay, the only way to cut it down is take a plan B. And again, I can't tell that we'll take plan B and then go and tell that we should not take plan B. So that was the kind of dilemma I was in. It was a good conversation, and in fact, like following up to the discussion with her, we spoke to our senior manager also. We conveyed to them what is our plan and why you are suggesting it and all those stuff. So let's see. They told that they'll take about next 2 to 3 days to decide on what option to take. Most probably it will be the full release. But this justification, this brainstorming, this reasoning and all are what makes a lot of difference. And having said that, the other meeting I was had today was in the morning, wherein I spoke to my manager, immediate manager, a regular weekly one-on-one. While doing so, I spoke to him about revenues and what's the future of our product, what's the future of the things that we are working on, and all those stuff. I mean, I really like how the kind of like ambiguity or thing like that in which the conversation went into. At one stage, he knows that yeah, we are in a tricky situation. We are not in a situation wherein we can say that okay, we are all good and we're in a good shape. We have good investment and we have like a foresight about what's happening in the future and all those things. But he also knows that we are like struggling and revenues dipping and we have to do something, or there might be some kind of like a cost cutting that might come into picture and all those stuff. So it was I mean, again, that was also, it was supposed to be a serious topic, but I didn't wanted it to be like a debate or anything. But I just realized that the way we both were speaking and the way he was trying to turn the conversation into a more pleasant one and trying to be a little bit more diplomatic, being a slightly more senior to me, is that like he wanted to play it safe. He didn't want to make me panic, or he didn't want to make me feel that things are not good and things might turn bad and all. Yeah, he did give clues that okay, it might not impact us or it might not impact any people in India, but let's see. Okay, somebody is still playing bursting crackers. So let's see how things turn out over the next maybe like 1.5 2 months, because next uh, things leading up to the new year and Q1 are all very important when it comes to revenue for any company, but and more so for our product and for our company. So keep an eye on it. I'll probably come back and tell you about how things are. I mean, of course, I'll not talk about the exact numbers, but at least whether it's good or bad, I will definitely tell. But as of this moment, it definitely doesn't look like. So that's what I wanted to update about. Last night I did register that questiontime.in, the website domain, wherein I wanted to post about pointers about things you can do, the typical questions about happening things within a city and all those stuff. So I'm not worked on the hosting or rather the WordPress part of it. Maybe I'll do it today. I don't know. I'm like, as I told you, I'm not in a very good Josh mood today to do anything, but I'll think about it after some time after I finish editing and uploading this video. And yeah, my leave plans are finalized for December. The last 2 weeks are off. Let me see. Apart from the one travel that I have planned for Chikmagalur, let me see if there is anything else I can plan. I'm not sure. I'll keep it open as of now. I don't want to plan too much and get into some kind of like a disappointment. But leaves are approved. That's what I can say as of now. So that's it for today. Quite a simple, low-profile update. Nothing too exciting. I'll catch you back tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye bye.